This is the BMW 640i Gran Coupe. That's right, Gran Coupe. I know you're used to the 6 Series only having 2 doors, but now they have 4 doors. So what we have here is the 640, which represents the 6-cylinder engine, or a 3-liter single-turbo twin-scroll. That's right, producing 315 horsepower and 330 pound-feet of torque. BMW did not want to be the only German luxury brand to be without a 4-door luxury coupe, because let's face it, Mercedes invented the segment, and then Porsche with the Panamera and Audi with the A7 helped kind of round out the segment. Now BMW completes it. And so what you have here is a vehicle that's based on a 2-door coupe, but by adding the extra doors, you actually bring this B-pillar forward. You have a nice sloped roof line. Now, while this looks good on the outside, on the inside, not so much. Almost 0 headroom and 0 legroom. Essentially, this car is for the executive type. You know, somebody that might be, you know, the CEO of one of these buildings behind me who really wants a 2-door coupe, but occasionally needs to have room for 4 people. Guess what? This is the best of both worlds. Now, what the Gran Coupe lacks in rear seat room and more than makes up for in trunk space. As you can see, a very spacious trunk. Certainly one of the better cargo spaces in the segment. Now, notice how I open the trunk is by flipping over the roundel here, the BMW logo. What you don't know is that behind this logo is the rear view camera. I think that's a great job of concealing the camera. The BMW 640i Gran Coupe starts at $76,000. However, if you want to get xDrive, which is BMW's all-wheel drive system, you got to step up to the 650i, and that's going to be a lot more money. As equipped here, this particular vehicle costs around $95,000. That's because you get things like heads-up display, the BMW individual package, about $8,500 for this beautiful interior, and notice this beautiful flat copper paint. This is going to run you about $5 grand. All right, let's get behind the wheel, but first we got to get in. I got to tell you, getting in and out of this car, and any 4-door luxury coupe for that matter, is a bit of a chore, especially if you're not vertically challenged. I'm 6'1", and you know, you kind of have to wrap yourself around this B-pillar, but I got to tell you, once you're in here, damn, it's a nice place to be. An engine is only as good as its transmission. BMW has one of the best. This 8-speed automatic is very responsive, very quick, paddle shifters, and you've got several options from Sport Plus all the way down to Eco. Eco essentially teaches you how to hypermile. So if you really want to get good fuel economy, you can do that, but that's not what we're going to do today. The Gran Coupe is equipped with auto start-stop. Notice that the cancel button is right below the start-stop engine button. That's because it's kind of annoying technology, but it does save you about 1 to 2 miles per gallon. In order for it to count for EPA qualifications, it has to be on whenever you start the car, but a lot of people are canceling it. So right now, we're not doing anything, but as soon as I take my foot off the brake or just turn the steering wheel, notice it starts back up. It's kind of an abrupt start-stop, but it does save you a couple miles to the gallon. So the Gran Coupe is a performance vehicle. 0 to 60, 5.4 seconds. Not bad for a 6-cylinder engine. Makes a real nice sound. Steering is good. Seats are very comfortable. But I got to tell you, this vehicle is very compact. In fact, I feel more cramped in this car than I do in a 3 Series. Bottom line is, I think BMW has really raised the bar on the segment. Unfortunately, they've also raised the price. At around $76,000, they are the most expensive 6-cylinder option in the segment. And once you start loading it up, it gets even more pricey. So think twice. But I think it's a damn sexy coupe.